Yo, what's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and we are taking a look today at the Los Angeles Kings here ahead of the entry draft. At number 8, their draft pick is up for grabs, according to Bruce Garrioch. The Los Angeles Kings are willing to move their 8th overall pick in tonight's NHL Entry Draft. So we'll be looking at that in this video. So this is an interesting point because the LA Kings are in a weird spot, right? Because you look at where they are in the draft. I just did an entry draft video, a mock draft video this morning. Make sure to check that out. Quick plug there. But the LA Kings, the San Jose Sharks, and the Vancouver Canucks, in my opinion, have the best spot in the NHL entry draft this year. And you may be saying, why is that? Well, the reason for that is they really can't go wrong. Let's say Owen Power gets picked, right? Owen Power gets picked. Matt Beniers gets picked. There's still a chance that those guys, some people have them between 6 and 8 in this year's draft. So there's a chance that Owen Power, from some grace of God, lands at number 6 or number 8. Would the LA Kings want to trade that draft pick then? Now, I think this is more of a decision where they're going to wait till the draft, and they're going to wait till they see what's out there. Now, we know that the LA Kings are looking to get their team better for next season. They already have a ton of guys in their group. You look at guys that they have guys like Kale Clague on the back end, right? A pretty solid player. You've also got guys up front like Turcotte, Byfield, Kaliev, who am I missing? Grundstrom. They've got a ton of talent around this group already, and you could argue they already have the goaltender that they want, and Cal Peterson, so they want to add. And we saw them trade a second and a third round pick to Nashville for Victor Arvidsson to add some depth to their core up front. And now you wonder if they make another move to add to their top 6. Who do they add? Now, there's some questions about who would want that 8th overall draft pick, and the assumption from a lot of people has been the LA Kings seem like a good fit for a guy like Jack Eichel. And is tonight the night we see Jack Eichel potentially get moved? It seems like a little bit of a long shot. The problem is you're looking at the LA Kings are going to wait till pick 6 or 7, and they're going to start calling teams from there and kind of be like, all right, we didn't get the player we want. How do you feel about making blah, blah, blah trade? A Jack Eichel trade will not happen in the spur of the moment like that. So it's one of those things where the Kings, it's probably going to be one of those things. I don't think they want more assets. They want a proven player. So who are the teams that are in that conversation? Well, obviously the Buffalo Sabres. Again, you could even get a guy like Sam Reinhart maybe for that 8th pick. And they have to give up a prospect. Maybe give up Kaliev. Again, do you want to give up Kaliev? Probably not. But who's that guy that Rasmus Kupari? Who's the guy that didn't want to play with the LA Kings? They could trade him and that 8th overall pick to get a guy like Reinhart. Maybe that ends up working out. So there are Vasily Prokhorkin, that's his name. So Prokhorkin and the 8th overall pick to the Buffalo Sabres for Reinhart, right? So there's one fit there. What about, I guess they could add a defenseman. There's other teams you could look around the league for that. But it's going to be hard to find trades. Maybe Nashville. Would they give up a guy like Ekholm? Again, is that what the Kings want, though? I don't necessarily know. But I do wonder if we see the Kings trade this draft pick. And I think it's a little bit scary if they do. Because if they trade this pick and they don't end up selecting a guy like Beniers or Brant Clark, or even Jesper Wallstedt, what if he falls to that spot? They may not need a Jesper Wallstedt right now, but the value in that player, you have to get good return for that draft pick. Because what is the value of that 8th overall pick? That's really what it comes down to. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what the LA Kings do. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Who do you think the Kings would select if they keep that 8th overall pick? And if they decide to trade that pick, what is the value of an 8th overall pick in this year's draft? Because it seems like from numbers really 1 to 15, anybody on the board could be taken at any different spot. So let me know your guys' thoughts down below. And if you guys like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL, more videos just like this one, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and an even bigger subscribe down below. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time.